Yeah, well, I um, cranked up the volume a little bit for the game itself, not my voice. I think it should be alright now. So let me have a look. Oh wait, another thing first. We have 4 points. We can spend it on Brawl. So we have unarmed 5 now. The next point would be either 6 here or 12 there. We also wanna increase our subterfuge, maybe. Ah well, we'd also need more appearance, I guess, as our appearance stinks. So our seduction is stuck at 4. We don't get that many seduction lines now. We've got to make ourselves a little prettier. 4 points, maybe. Well, you cannot you cannot have it all. Well, hang on. Since we've got 4 points, let's put it there. There you go. So, right, the log. I've killed Jezebel Log. I should report back to Damsel. Alright, we can do that. Report back to the prince. And Muddy. He wasn't there. He heard another message telling Durbin and Milton to meet someone at an unknown location across the street from a bar. Yeah. So this is the place probably, right? And also Tinker and Bill is in that alley. Let's speak to Damsel. Just put it up again, and now I'm putting it down. Anyway. Was it 5? Somewhat 5-ish. 4 or 5-ish. Sup? About Paul. He's dead. For a few days. It wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. This proves the plague bearer's gotta be found.
The plague bearer's dead.
Right on. Except we just did a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently.
Ninth Circle.
But it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
I'd start looking for the rest. Bye, damsel.
Hey, I heard that.
What? Let's take a look up here.
What's up?
Nah, nothing.
2 minutes, newbie. All the time I've got to spare right now.
Tell me what I need to know.
Weren't you paying attention before? I don't repeat myself.
Yeah, anyway, I just want to get out of this menu. Tell me about yourself.
Came to California to get out of the Dust Bowl during the 30s. Been fighting this fight since the 40s when we kicked out the cannon. I was new to it all back then. Not a whole lot of people from those nights still around. And some of them are. They're just not anarchs anymore.
Is it worth it to have constantly fight to keep LA?
That's a stupid question. Freedom doesn't come cheap. At any time, you gotta be
It kinda
ready to
is.
defend it. A lot of blood's been shed for what we have. Time's up. Come around in a few nights if you're still alive. Maybe I'll have time to kill. But I doubt it.
Doesn't look like it, if you ask me.
So I heard you and Nines had a run-in with the Sabbat, huh? And you let them go. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that kind of fun?
How do you think the Sabbat found me?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabbat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
Here, interesting idea. You really think that's possible?
Hey, it's a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching you so closely? Knowing where you're going and all that.
He's probably right. There's a lot of backstabbing going on in the Camarilla, right? Why would LaCroix help the Sabbat?
I'm not saying he's working with the Sabbat. I know he ain't. But he sure as hell could have put the word out there on the street where the Sabbat would pick up on it. Just chew on that.
I could see that.
That's how the Camarilla works, kiddo. Trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
I don't think he wants me dead. He sent me to investigate the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh yeah? Running a little fact-finding mission for LaCroix, were you?
Unfortunately.
And the sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus before you went?
Not as much as I would have liked.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So he'll wake up and go hunting?
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna. And the
That's
way they
right.
tell it,
Many
it starts
religions,
when
at least.
Egyptians rise to devour the children.
In light of what I saw out there, that's a little unsettling.
So what'd you find out?
It was a slaughter. Whatever was in the sarcophagus killed everyone.
No kidding. Well, I guess there's gotta be something in there then, huh? The Camarilla's gonna be scraping for answers when this gets out.
You think it was an ancient then? You believe the legends?
It's in the air, all right. I've been around longer than most kids. I've felt a change in the past few decades. It's in the blood. We're racing towards something and picking up speed all the time.
What a crook. Maybe you should open an X-file on this one.
Oh, okay, so what you saw on the boat, what about that? Conjecture? Old wives' tale? Mass suicide? Think about it.
I don't know.
You've seen the evidence with your own eyes. You're caught up in all of this.
I'm not down with the prince. What should I do?
Buck up, kiddo. I told you, man. You do what you gotta do.
I know, but I can't escape it.
You were born into this whole mess with an ounce of faith. That's usually gonna work against you.
What did I do for this what did I do for this attention?
Every time LaCroix sees you, he thinks back to that courtroom where Nines made a fool out of him. A lot of kids would do.
So why me?
Well, I bet he's gonna hold you up one day as an example of what the Camarilla can do for the wayward and lowly. It's a bunch of crap, but hey, good for you.
But I want to side with the anarchs. Why should I help him?
An educated young kindred like yourself, carefully placed within the ranks of the Camarilla, can do a lot for the anarchs, I bet. Your choice. Ain't it nice to have some choice? Just be your own dead-ass self. Play the game, kiddo. Just keep your eyes open. Hear me? You can help everyone that way.
This is the point where the game kind of forces you into continuing the story by saying that yeah, you with the anarchs now, but the story is still going on, like it wouldn't have changed it. I mean, it's understandable. They can't program like a dozen and write a dozen good storylines. So, but yeah, it's noticeable. I just wish I knew where all of this was leading.
Where you headed now?
I don't know. I've got to talk to LaCroix.
You do what you gotta do.
Let's talk to her once more. I have some questions.
Yeah?
You know anything about the regent? He blames you for the plague bearers.
That goddamn blood witch told you
Blood
You
witch.
think we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Missile casting motherfucker!
Magic missile. That's an AD&D reference. I like it. Also, she has quite the temper. I like that too. Something else about the plague bearer.
What?
I have some questions.
Yeah?
Tell me about Smiling Jack.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst anarchs. There's not an anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really? I had no idea. Jack's one of the cooler people I've met.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
I had another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about Nines.
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, what Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's gone. I died.
I owe him my life. Seems like one of the only decent people I've met yet.
No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else?
I'm tapped. Later, damsel.
What did you just say?
She's always looking for trouble. That's typical Booyah style, by the way. They're always easily to get angry. So, yeah. So much for that. Maybe we will come back here after we've talked to LaCroix. Look how nasty she looks. She looks like really wasted and I don't know, no future in her eyes. And let's check this place out. Yeah, unarmed does affect how much damage we do with our claws, it says. So we really should level that as next. Brawl. Look at this. There's the torso, dead body, and there's the guy hiding. Keycard up there.
Did you see it?
That bloody mess, it's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
So Muddy escaped. So this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They was going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting when he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up.
One second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew his claws. I swear it, I saw it. And the dead guy went white, like he seen the devil. And then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow. Made the guy scream.
Revenge as a motive. What about the other guy, Muddy? Did he come back?
No, he never come back.
Thanks, yeah. We cannot do anything. You just have to watch. Alright, audio. Like this. Okay. Yeah, that's better. There is his head. Let's... Oh, fire. Fire is not our friend. Let's... sorry. Let's get the key card that is up there. Jesus. This is difficult suddenly. Alright. Lucky Star Room key. We heard that name before. That was in Hollywood. Car stereo. We can grab his head. Let's look at the log here. We found the shredded body of Milton at an abandoned warehouse, but Durbin was nowhere to be found. You did find a key to the Lucky Star Motel. So he also said he grew claws. So he's a vampire or some supernatural creature of some sort. And as you've noticed, this is one of the quests which expands over all the areas. Yeah, you usually have those kinds. You have the local quests, and you have the quests where you have to visit multiple NPCs and talk to them on various maps of the game. So yeah, this is one of those. And interestingly enough, this updated the Carnival of Death quest. This is sentimental. Grisly Murder. So this is also connected with that one. The very first murder which we saw at the pier. The bomb witnessed the killing and told you the killer grew claws and ripped the victim apart while saying something about revenge. We also know that we need to find another plague bearer at least one. And yeah, we need to talk to Bums and find that Tin Can Bill, even though he's not mentioned in the log, but we already did talk to the Bums. Right. That's not easy. Damn, I know I can do it. Shit. Almost. Maybe from here? A little higher. Yeah, still not. Damn, so close. There you go. Applause, applause. Let's look wherever that came from. This is almost Machiavellian style here, right? So let's look for Tin Can Bill here. You look different. Gee.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days.
You look
Is that you, Fred?
dead as
I ain't
fuck.
got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
I don't need your booze, old man. Tell me what you know about this epidemic.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty. tonight,
Lubricate
mister.
those vocal
Would you spare
cords, huh?
$5 for a man who's been down on his luck.
Sure, here's $5.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch
Some hooch.
for medicinal purposes.
I love those excuses. Medicinal purposes. Right.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
With the way you smell, I'm not surprised I think that.
Was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and
Piss
full of
yellow.
hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So, what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything I've... And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Yeah, so he infected him. Bill, I need to know where the monster took you.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Will you die already? Where's this coming from? Good riddance, you pathetic drunk. I'm not even getting any other option than to be condescending here. that's quite evil. Yeah, another conveniently timed death. No suffering, please. Just dying people. Anyway, well, you kinda do get enough suffering on the other hand in this game. But still, conveniently timed death. $5 back. Since we're that nasty, we might as well have taken the money back. So we're on the sewers again. Feeding on some rats. And we're full again. Almost. Man, those rats really don't give a lot of blood. I mean, they have tiny bodies, I gotta admit. Let's save. What about this door here? It's locked. Of course it's locked. I like the sound. 5. We can do that. Like the heavy breathing effect there. It's really cool. Makes it all the more intense. No, we don't want to go up yet. We don't even know where that leads. Oh, but maybe we do. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look here. If it really is an exit. No, see, it isn't. Oh, some bugs, or a bug rather. Look at that. Look at that spot. That's odd, right? And there's a guy like Jesus on the cross. With his guts hanging out. There's a lever. Oh man, this is buggy as hell. Oh yeah, you see the gate closed behind us. Hooks everywhere. And there's also a valve there.
On your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free
Piss yellow eyes.
bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
He knows what we are. And that would be our monster. A Nosferatu, maybe. Or maybe it's just some very fucked up vampire. Look at all the flesh wounds he has on his head. He even has like piercings in there. Hey, I like what you've done with the place. What exactly is going on down here?
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the ninth circle.
They all talk like that, right? All the doomsday guys. They never go, alright, I'm going to kill you now, if that's fine with you. It's not like they're getting straight to business, no. They've got to make a point first here. Ninth Circle? You mean the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
He hardly can contain himself. He's that excited and ecstatic. Hey, what's going on? You got a name or something? Business card?
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead.
I love how you can stay right
The bloated bodies, the
the opposite of him.
mortal shells.
Like totally normal.
Are the signs
Like nothing is
the coming of a
happening
new age.
while he's going off the rails. Why are you feeding on the homeless? So they are steering us toward that question.
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
I guess yummy. You could call it some form of truce. Sounds cool, and that's even our only option. Sounds cool. Can I join up?
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their
He's
own
quite
presence.
muscular too.
I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Oh, Jesus. But you can still say one sentence. Damn, and here I thought we were going to be friends. Oh well, it's your funeral. Oh damn, come on. He does aggravated damage, but so do I. That was quite a short fight. Look at this. I love how this bat creature looks. With the little wings under his arms. Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle flyer. Yeah, so you can see by the disciplines, gangrels, even more gangrels here in Bloodlines, even more than in the pen and paper RPG, are real fighter kind of guys. Let's put that point into brawl. Those 3 points rather. I mean, you have protein, which is a great buff, and you have claws in there that do aggravated damage. Alright, you have a 1 point wits, but the rest is like this one is 1 wits. This is 2 this is 2 stamina in general or what? No. This is aggravated. This is 2 plus stamina and 2 plus strength, while from increased claw damage. So this is almost completely, exclusively a fight discipline, and so is fortitude. It's the defensive version of protein, maybe. It's basically all about soaking for just one soak point more. And you have animalism. Alright, this one is a little more like a tool discipline, which you can use for other stuff. Spectral wolf, so this does various attacks, ghostly bats, and pestilence, ironically, insect swarm. So this is like range combat discipline, but 2 of them are purely for combat purposes. So I guess this is the way they intended, holy shit, the gangrel to be played. This is not Chunk, by the way, the guy in LaCroix's building, the guard in there and the guard from the Galerie Noire. But I think they used his character model for it. Piles of dead bodies. You can drain the water here, I guess, or open those crates here, which leads to another exit. But I guess we don't really need that. Oh yeah, this crate. I don't know. Let's go out. Oh, I think we cannot even go back here. Oh, we can. Oh, I see. I see. There will be a gaping hole around the corner somewhere. And if you drop down that hole, there are other ways you have to take to get back. I like how they squeak, those rats. Or do you even die? I don't think so. Yeah, you can jump over there. And we're back where we were. So let's go back out here. And yeah, we need to look at that flyer. Where is it? This one. Brotherhood flyer. The writing on this flyer reads, "I am enlightened." We did see this symbol before. Where are my $5, man? It's like we don't even want to touch the guy. Yeah, we have seen the symbol before, so let's go to that place where that symbol was.
Not today.
Maybe tomorrow then. You know what? I think I will go to LaCroix first. Yeah, let's do that. Lesser clans or bloodlines. One of these are flesh-eating Nagaraja. Right. So there he is, our chunky master.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
That's right.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix.
I said
Nice guy.
so.
He seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
How's it going, Chunk?
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hardworking
Undesirables.
decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
I'm sure about it. I'm sure he appreciates that you're here to protect him. See you, Chunk. So this will be interesting, what he has to say. Nothing good, since we screwed up the whole fiasco on the Elizabeth Dane.
I've said all I need to.
Strauss. And some other Ventru looking guys. Two of them are twins even. It's also the character model that you play if you choose to play as a Ventru. Yep, those are the limits of the game. But it's still fun anyway. Oh, he keeps fire in there. There's this thing called Rotschreck. I'm pronouncing it German now. I don't know how it's actually meant to be pronounced, but since it is a German word, so Rotschreck, which means basically Rot is red and Schreck means like frightened, being frightened, like a shock, frightening shock, and so it's a fear of red or a panic that you get from red, and that's a thing that all vampires have, which means they can go in a frenzy. If they get too close to the fire, they can get in a panic and they have to flee the scene, because they're very, very afraid of fire.
One of my people was monitoring the police radio. Very
sloppy.
I stated explicitly that you are not to kill any police officers.
Come on,
That's
it was just one guy.
And we have to generate spin to attach the blame to natural causes. I'm losing my patience. What did you
Who
say?
cares? Everyone on board was massacred. There weren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicate it was opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Malingering mollycoddles. Yeah. Who were they? No, let's go with this involves me somehow, doesn't it?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
By the way, did you tell us about where I am going? What a waste of time.
Every problem that's brought to me has to be dealt with. It's the seemingly insignificant, time-consuming trivialities that plague my night. Which is why, when I assign you a simple task, I only want to hear unbridled vehemence on your part.
Unbridled, huh?
Understood?
I'm sick of taking orders. I don't know why I keep doing anything for you.
I'm assigning you something that can't be screwed up. Charitably. This is your chance to gain a small but significant amount of my good graces back. I strongly urge you to accept.
And I strongly urge you to go fuck yourself. I'm leaving.
Go see Grout.
So this is the only thing, yeah, you notice here. Domination. This is the only thing that works with me now. But I think it's quite a clever way out of, you know, instead of not giving us an option to say, like, go fuck yourself, I'm doing my own thing. At least they give you a reason why you cannot escape his commands. I mean, the law of bloodlines of Vampire the Masquerade kinda gave them that option. Still, it's quite interesting, quite cool. So yeah, I will go see Grout, I guess.
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I have a few questions to ask before I go.
I suppose I can spare a few
Ah,
seconds.
damn. People. I had some questions about people.
Yes,
Yourself.
it's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
I'm Ventru, but I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council.
I had some questions about someone else.
Yes,
Yes, man, he's impatient. Beckett.
you've met Beckett. Yes, he did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
Someone else.
Yes,
Getting more and more impatient. Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
Interesting. Someone else.
Yes,
That guy standing behind you.
he's my sheriff. When there is a problem that words are wasted on, I send him. The less one sees of him, the better.
Not much of a talker, huh? And quite tall as well. He doesn't even reach his shoulders with his head. LaCroix.
Yes,
Someone else. The Primogen.
they are the representatives of their clans, though more often than not they represent their own best interests. They stay close to power, but are too fearful of the consequences to wield it. Nonetheless, I seek their counsel on occasion.
Something else.
Which is,
Camarilla.
in this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society. Which is,
The Sabbat.
every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages, bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
It's true. That's what they do. It's their initiation rite. They bury you alive, and you have to claw your way out. If you survive, then you're part of the Sabbat. There are also a lot of other things like Valderie, which is a ritual which binds you gives you a blood bond with your pack mates, the group you're traveling around with the bad group, and many more. Someone
Yes?
else? No, we did that. Something
Which
else?
is...
Never mind, I'm ready to seek
When we hear
out.
from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
Goodbye. Look at this guy. All violet purple eyes. Not looking at us. Man, he's a tower. Jeez. Look at the height of this guy. It's like we're not even reaching his nipples here. Anyway. So that was the nice Mr. LaCroix. France, of course. Stereotype, right? Like the snob guys are from France. Anyway, what should we do now? Where should we go next? Yeah. Right, the flyer and the ninth circle. Let's check that place out. And maybe I wanna ask Jack first before we go there. The sounds are frightening. Lopera. There's the guy in a spacesuit and he is a skeleton. That is probably a nice play. Or opera or whatever. The music. Fledgling, a newly created vampire. Yes. Sure.
Hey there, kiddo. What's up?
More tasks for the prince.
Where you headed now?
The Hollywood Hills.
Why?
To find the missing Malkavian primogen.
So a Malk's gone AWOL. That caught LaCroix off guard. I don't know how he's dodged 100 years of sunrise. Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
Well, I thought that would be more interesting. I guess not.
What's on your mind?
But it's interesting that you can talk about a lot of stuff with him here that's concerning your current missions.
So,
Do you know what this symbol is?
yeah, I've seen this. Pretty sure I've seen it around here somewhere. One of the buildings, I think.
I look for it.
What did you just say?
Jeez. In case you didn't notice already, she's telling us again to look for a certain symbol on the buildings, even though it is quite obvious. One of the buildings in town. This will probably be important later, and yeah, we got the Elastic Route mission. Lucky Star Motel. We cannot go to Hollywood yet. And this one is still open as well, but we don't have any clue that will lead us further where we can go to. So this is almost there. We are left with only 2 places, right? The Alistair Crowd Mansion and this symbol here. The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. Music. Sound, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Alright. What do we have here?
What's up, brother? You enlightened?
Yes, give him the flyer. By the way, if you enter this building you can actually enter without the flyer. He basically asks you the same thing and he says, no, you're not enlightened. So we haven't missed much there.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
The bishop, huh? Bishop is a title of the Sabbat, by the way. They do have different branches as well. Like the Camarilla has different groups and positions and jobs. They have, like, the Sabbat has different groups with different agendas, like the True Black Hand, or I don't know, various stuff. And some of them are like even demon worshippers, or yeah, even devil worshippers. But those are actually hunted within the Sabbat by various powerful groups and individuals. But they do exist. It's a little chaotic. You have like different agendas within the Sabbat.
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
That sounds confident. The bishop is I don't want to say anything wrong, but I think it's almost like a prince, but more like spiritual. They have like more those mocking worldly religion titles, like bishop or archbishop and the like, that the Catholic Church and whatever uses. So they have that, and I also think they have paladins, but I'm not really sure now. So yeah, am I going to see the bishop summoned?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh?
Stuttering.
Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
Sounds like a bunch of fun. The temple? What goes on up there?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned, tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these woo blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
And you're still here. That's weird. You sound scared.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. I want to go home.
Don't worry. You won't have to worry about the bishop anymore. So, that sounds promising. Let's see how those summoned guys look. This is a war zone, by the way. I think they're basically zombies, if you ask me. Whoops. I wanted to fight. So, at this level, they are like true zombies. They just keep coming. It doesn't help to wait and kill every single one of them. They will just spawn in you. You've got to kind of power your way through here. And all the rooms are full of them. And they can feed on your brains if you don't watch out. Like, they would start gnawing on your head. It's not even that expensive to use protein. I mean, oh, there you go. Man, I wasted a lot of time now.
Welcome, brother. I see you have been enlightened.
That's
Are
a
you
tattoo.
searching for something?
Tattoo
Do you seek
on
the
his
truth?
bust.
You come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Let's see. Are you the leader of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Last day here on Earth? Are you talking about Gehenna?
Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse again. Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible God to watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What God watched over me when that
That's
demon
true.
tore
They are
into my neck and made me
parasites.
into this monster you see before you? No.
Also, you sound a little bitter.
There is no God who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God. And the diseases
that's always
I
a
carry
nice
to
one.
the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
Sounds good. Do you have an application or something?
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
It sounded like a good idea, but no, if you've gone and pissed me off. He's a quick one. Also, he has a shotgun. We kinda have him cornered though. Alright. And we're teleported up. We don't have to deal with those zombies anymore. And that guy is gone as well. And we cannot even talk to the woman there, I guess. I think we could have sent her home and if maybe gained some humanity, but anyway. 5. Well, could be better, but could be worse as well. This costs 6 and this costs 12. Yeah, before we make ourselves a pretty animal, Gangrel, let's buff a little our strength. So let's save till we get 12 points. So now the question would be, tell both the Tremere region Strauss and the Annex that we've solved the case, or have we solved the case? Can we collect a bounty for both of it? From both of them? I don't know, we will see. Let's talk to the Annex first. Yeah, you know the drill. Antediluvian, a member of the dreaded third generation. Yeah, kill him. All the plague bearers are dead.
You killed all of them? You.
You don't believe
So I
me?
guess you want me to thank you or something?
No.
Damn it. Thanks, okay? And cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
You're not so bad either, damsel. Still a bitch, but in a good way.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Cammy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression we've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Oh, wait, what if I said I'm sick of LaCroix and wanted to join the Annex?
I don't know. You seem pretty tight with Nancy Pants. I think.
Nancy Pants. I'm paying him, but Nine showed me the way. I want to be here with you guys.
Say, you really want to help us out? Stay close to LaCroix. Smooch his ass. Play ball.
She's saying the same as Nine
Hear anything
and
spicy,
Jack.
you come talk to me. Don't advertise. For all anyone in that tower will know, you're still a worthless, bootlicking candy.
Ah, great. We don't even need to change the dialogue then, right? So we're kind of like an undercover spy then for the Anarchs at the moment. Okay. No. Let's go with screw LaCroix. That's why I'm here. I'm through. You hear me?
Fuck that shit. I don't need another jeans commercial dicking around here with the rest of the pack. You got me in. Hell, you can get close enough to tell what kind of fruity hair conditioner LaCroix's using. That's where we need you, if you're really committed.
Ugh, fine. I just hope I don't clock the son of a bitch.
Cool. With someone on the inside, we should be able to eject his candy ass a whole lot sooner. Keep us conscious, Cammy.
It's not a revolution without me. See ya, damsel.
Goddamn Cammy. You guys are all the same.
Ha! There you go. Visit Strauss after this. Well, I'm starting to get used to it. Somewhat. Up until the next time. Until I will forget it again. Wasn't it here? Am I dreaming? Oh no, it was here. Yeah, there it is. We cannot enter there. Can we enter here? Nope. Just checking.
Hello, neonate.
Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
Of course. I solved the problem with the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
It was a blood cult headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a plague bearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
So this completed the quest, which is good. So that hopefully means we get some points for this. He wanted to bring about the end of the world, like so many do in the vampire society.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
Oh, I think I will take the talisman. I take the item you're talking about.
A wise decision, neonate. True power
Bloodstar.
lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. I hope this object serves you well.
There was one more thing I needed.
Of course.
I have a few questions for you.
What is it you would like to know?
What do you know about the current sarcophagus?
No more than yourself. But I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that his enemies may one day exploit.
Now the question is, who are his enemies? Are you one of them? What do you think is inside of it?
I do not know, although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air, something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps
Again,
the
with
arrival of the sarcophagus
something
is
in
the
the air.
harbinger of something more dreadful.
Like what?
I will say no more.
I'm out of here. So there are basically two directions you can go. If you become a vampire and wanna dig into the whole philosophy behind Cain and all that stuff. And one would be, there are more of course, but I mean those are two prominent directions you can go, and they're on the one would be like join Gehenna cult and try to bring the end of the world upon the world, and the other one would be on a more personal level, maybe to achieve a state of Golconda, which kinda makes you more human than a normal human, like very you have a lot of empathy, and you're pretty much a very good vampire when it comes to morals. You can't do any harm to other vampires and peoples and whatnot. You're almost like a saint or a Gandhi-like figure, you know, all about tranquility and all relaxed and spirituality and whatnot. There are also different clans who kind of as their main stream philosophy have that, like the Salubi. They have a tendency towards Golconda. They consider themselves as healer and as healers. So yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of points, and all we can do now, all that is left basically, is to visit Alistair Grout. Let's see, how many points do we have? 6. Well, this is, yeah, we could put 1 point into Brawl, but I think I want to go the Strength route. Even though we do get strength from protein, maybe I really should put it into Brawl. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And do we have anything to sell? Oh yeah, what does that do, by the way? Bloodstar. All kin would have the innate power to push their undead bodies to the height of mortal capacity, but only for a moment and at dire cost of blood. This eldritch talisman was crafted to boost this ability. Blood buff has twice the duration. I see. That's neat. Not super powerful, but that's alright. Yeah, just drive. Grout's Mansion. Back here. Oh, hang on.
You. What are you doing here?
Oh, that echo is weird, huh? Yo, Nance, what's up?
No.
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Pardon me? Alright. That's, a true gentleman talking. Why? What's inside? And he just leaves. The music is also weird, huh? And it's a war zone. Oh, welcome to the happy place. This looks promising, right? Nice, huge ass mansion. There's a door there, but we cannot enter. Yeah. There isn't anything outside here, but look at that. Hollywood Hills, or no, Beverly Hills. Some hills, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, what the hell? I'm stuck? Stuck again. They don't want me to look around here. I just wanted to take a look at that house. Oh, that's probably nice living there. And probably very expensive as well. Alright, I'm finishing the video. See you next time.